Seems like the door lock on my 2008 Equinox will not unlock, so I'm going to show you how to fix it. Okay, I'm going to start with the door panel removed, and I'll include a link to the video on how to remove the door panel. Once I get the door panel off, I'm going to use a T27 socket or a bit to remove the latch on the outside of the door. There's 3 screws here on the door latch. Those all have to come out. That's what's holding my latch into place, and I'm going to replace the whole door lock actuator, which is the whole latch system that I just removed the screws from. Next, I'm going to remove the guide for the window, and that's going to be a 10mm socket for that. And then I need to start taking apart the inside of the door. You can see there's a little slide part here. I just push the button in there and it will unlock and slide out. So I'll take off the guide rods that go to here and down to here next. And there's also one that goes over here. It goes up into the door. There's actually 4 rods that will connect to my actuator. One goes down into here. And you can see it in here. There's going to be a lot of camera views that are hard to see. I'll show you what it looks like outside. So that just unclips and it pinches the rod here. Now these rods go to the handle on the outside, the key on the outside, the unlock on the inside, and the handle on the inside. So you have 4 different rods that'll be removed. I'm going to start by removing this one. It just slides down. And there's a little guide here that I slide it out of, just like that. And then the top will lift out. This one's for the lock on the inside. It just pops out. There's a little catch up top, and it just pops out. So I've got those 2 loosened up. This thing needs to be pushed out, little guide. And then I can work these rods out of the inside. Okay, next I'm going to remove the actuator by unplugging it. So here's where my plug is, and you put the screwdriver in and lift up on the plug. And it's going to be very hard to see, but I'll show you the plug once I get that out of here. You can see the plug. I got it pulled out. So you can see the plug right here, and this is what I did, is put the screwdriver in and simply lift it up like so. And then I just unplug the plug from the actuator. So I can start taking these rods out of the way. You can see they're hooked into the actuator. And it gets kind of difficult because there's 4 different rods going 4 different directions, so you have to loosen the rods up to get them unhooked from the actuator itself. So you can see one goes here, and then another one goes into this piece here. There's one that goes over here, and then another that's at the top. So I'm working on that one right now to unhook it from the top. And there's little plastic pieces in the door here. They don't really guide the rods or anything, so I'm going to remove those. I did that on the other door when I replaced that actuator, and I never put those back in, so I'm not going to put these back in. I haven't had any problem with the other door, so I really don't see a reason to put those back in. So here we are. We've got the actuator out, and the one is still hooked on there. So I removed it from the top, and I can put that back in. Here is what my actuator looks like, and I've included the part number. This is a part number for the driver door, the 931134. And I'll take this rod off and put it on my new door actuator. So it's ready to go back in, and that goes up into the door. And you can see I can stick that back up into the door and hook it on, and then begin putting the rods back in. The first one I'm going to do hooks up to here, and that one opens the door. So I'll slide that into location. and put it in the guide, then latch it into the door handle. Next one is for the lock, and that has the pivot with it that goes in the hole, and that one's going to connect right here, and that'll lock and unlock the door. So I'll slide that up and through the hole in the door panel and put all the accessories together, the pivot, and then put it in the guide and then connect it at the top. And I can spin the pivot point around until it fits through the hole. Once I get everything in place. Okay, so now I got the pivot point in place. I've got it in the guide. Now you can see here I have to clip the guide rod into place, and I'll have to do that on the top as well. And that'll check the operation and hook it up to the actuator. Once I get it hooked up to the actuator, I can put my window guide back in, tighten that down, and then I can start to put my actuator back into place, get that lined up. And I start all the screws by hand first, and then tighten those down. Then I can't forget my plug. I put the plug in and then push down on the lock to lock the plug into place. So I push that in, snap that down, and let's give it a test. So using the key fob, it locks and unlocks. So that is working now, and it works by hand. All right, that works as well. Now let's try the button on the inside. That works as well. And I'll try the key on the outside and the handle on the outside. So that's how you change the actuator in a 2008 Chevy Equinox. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for all the updates. I'm How To Bob. Thanks for watching.